to today's live stream here at the University of Stirling. I'm Laurie and I'm going to give you a quick tour of Campus Central and kind of give you the information you need right before starting the semester here at Stirling. So as you can see, this is our Campus Central building right at the heart of campus, and yeah, I'm just going to walk through, we're going to speak to some key areas around the university and kind of give you the top tips you need to know. So if you've got any questions at all, feel free to put them either in the live chat or in the comment section below, and we'll make sure to get back to you as soon as possible. But without further ado, let's get started. So this is the ground level at Campus Central, and as you can see, we've got our MacRobert Art Centre here right on campus. So that is our on-campus cinema and theatre. So if you ever want to catch a movie, you can do that here. Down here, you've also got our Student Services Hub. So if you need any student support during your time here at Stirling, you can just come up here. They've got a QR system, so if you want to make an appointment, you can just scan the QR code, book a time, and then you get like a notification when your appointment is ready to go. It's a bit like waiting for your table at a restaurant. And we're just going to speak to a few services. So, hello.
Hi.
I'll just give you this one.
Thank you.
So if you just quickly could introduce yourself and what you do within the university.
Yeah, so my name's Megan and I work in Student Learning Services, and we are the academic skills support for you here at Stirling.
So what does the Student Learning Services offer students?
So we support students with a range of different academic skills, so everything from essay writing through to time management, critical thinking, and a lot of other aspects of skills that you might need here at Stirling. And we do that, well, at the moment, one of the main things we're doing is an orientation programme, which is designed to take you through a lot of the key things you need to know before coming into Stirling. So if you haven't already had a chance to join us on that, it's called Stirling Essentials Orientation, and there's a link that you can find in the chat to things to do in your first week, and I would suggest having a little look at that. Aside from that, we do a lot of individual tutorials with students in person online. We have a lot of workshops that are run throughout semester, and we also have support embedded within your faculty. So I'm sure you will see our name around a lot.
Yeah, so the link to the kind of like the guide to your first week will be in the description box below if you're looking for that. So how do students get in touch generally if they need any support?
Generally, it all comes through our main email address, so that is just sls@stir.ac.uk. Aside from that, you will see links around for workshop schedules, so if you want to sign up for any workshops, you will just register on the SharePoint site that we have. Other than that, if you send us an email, we'll be able to direct you to the right place.
Perfect. And then finally, how can students prepare before starting university?
The best way really is to come and try and join us at the orientation we are running at the moment. There's only one class left for the undergraduate orientation, which is tomorrow, and we'd love to see you there live, but all of the recordings are stored on the Stirling Essentials Canvas site, so if you haven't been able to join us, that takes you through a lot of the key skills. Other than that, I would say just start to familiarise yourself with the Student Learning Services Canvas site in general and the support we offer, and think about if there's any skills you are less comfortable with, what you can start doing to develop those.
Perfect, thank you so much.
Thank
Those are all the
you.
questions I have for you today. But yeah, as I said, if you've got any additional questions, feel free to pop them in the comments or in the live chat, and we will make sure that one of us will get back to you as soon as possible.
Perfect,
Thank you so much. Oops. So we're just going to head up to level 2 now, and this is where a lot of the events during Welcome will take place. So at level 2, we've got a lot of different study spaces, but this is also where the student ID checks will take place. So once you arrive on campus, you come here to have your ID checked, and then from there you'll be fully enrolled and you'll get your student ID and stuff like that. Up the stairs here is Campus Central Level 3, where the Student Welcome and Student Support Hub will be. So a lot of the key services around the university will be hosted up there, so if you need any support during your time here, either for visa, immigration, finance, all of that, you can find them up there. Another tip I would give you once you've kind of enrolled is download the University of Stirling app. So on there you can get your student ID card and your timetable. So very handy to have it just in your pocket. Hello.
Hello.
Just going to give you this.
Okay.
So we're just going to speak to another member of the team. So if you just could quickly introduce yourself and what you do within the university.
Yeah, hi, I'm Des, and I'm here as your careers rep for the day. But I work all throughout the uni, so once you get here, you will see me around.
Yeah, so Des is career rep, but also student ambassador. Do you do uni buddy as well?
Yeah, uni buddy, I
Yeah.
work in the hub as well, so I really am around.
Yeah, you can find her all across university and she can answer pretty much any question you might have. So yeah, we'll talk about the kind of career side of things today. So a lot of students, once they arrive, they will want to find a part-time job. So how do these students go about that?
Yeah, so a great place to start is on Target Connect, which is basically where you will find all information about part-time jobs and even full-time jobs or internships and more. On top of that, throughout the month, we'll be running different events specifically for part-time jobs, like Apply Now and All You Need to Know part-time jobs. So you can find out more all about these events on Target Connect and even on our social media, which both are linked in the description. However, for Target Connect, it's also quite easy to get through it through your student portal, and it will log you in automatically.
Perfect. And what if students don't quite know where to start with the whole job hunt?
Yeah.
Are there any tips? What can they do to get
It can
support?
be really, really intimidating, but really the best place to start is to start attending our events. We've also got consultants who will be holding live streams, and they will be there to answer all of your questions. You can also book an appointment or get in contact directly with us through Target Connect.
Perfect. So will all of the events be on Target Connect? How do students find when the events are? How do they sign up?
So they are all on Target Connect, but we also post them very regularly on our social media, and for jobs especially, every week we post, actually every day, we've got a new vacancy that we post, so that's a great place to start and to start looking for jobs there.
Yeah, so as Des said, the link to both the kind of careers page on the website as well as the Instagram will be in the description box below. So as you're also a general student and a student ambassador here at the university, could you just tell the audience a bit about your general student experience? What has it been like being a student at Stirling for you?
Yeah, it's been absolutely lovely. I think Stirling was definitely the right choice for me. The size, I love that everything is within the campus, so everything you need is here. It's really accessible to get help whenever you need it. I can't walk into campus without seeing or recognizing someone or having a conversation, and I think that's what's lovely about Stirling is because it's so easy to get involved and to meet people, whether through societies, sports, or even just the events. I mean, even going to a careers event, you're going to start meeting people there. You'll meet people in your classes, and I think it's so beautiful to be able to meet people so quickly. But on top of that, when you need a break from all of it, the campus itself is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, a walk around the loch is a perfect break from studying or even hiking. There's trails right off of campus. It's beautiful.
Amazing. And kind of what are you most looking forward to during Welcome?
For me, every year I look forward, they've always got this plant sale that they do, and I absolutely love plants. I do my best to keep them alive, not always successful, but I always look forward to that. And then even as a third year student, the societies fair and the sports fair, I love it because it's always a great chance to see what might be new or who you might know and to get a chance to join something new. And there's always a chance to join something new, try a new sport, and I think that's absolutely exciting.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time today. That was all the questions I had for you today.
Perfect.
And I'm sure everyone will be seeing much more of you throughout the year. Thank you.
Thank you.
So yeah, I'll just take you through the rest of Campus Central and the atrium. So this is, as I said, kind of the central hub of campus. So you'll find loads of catering outlets, lots of study space, some shops, but we'll take you through and we'll show you. So just a few general tips if you're new to studying at Stirling. I would recommend if you're coming here by public transport or by bus and you're under 22, there is free bus travel in Scotland. So you just have to apply for a Young Scot card and the information will be again in the description box for that. If you're not under 22, like myself, then you can also just get student discounts by showing your student ID card as well. Setting up your bank account is also very easy. There's loads of banks right in the city centre that do a lot of like student accounts. So just pop into any bank and they can advise you on that there. And then also if you're coming here and you're flying here from like to either Edinburgh or Glasgow, there's also taxi transfers that you can organise. Again, there will be a link in the description box taking you through how to organise that, and you can maybe share a cab between different students to reduce the price as well. So those are just a few tips that I would want to give you as a new student if you're either international or have never been to Scotland before, to get that organised. So over here we have our library, and we're just going to speak to Colin. Hello.
Hello there, how are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm well.
So if you just could like introduce yourself to the audience and kind of what you do within the university.
Hi, I'm Colin Sickler, I'm Head of Library Information Support, so I look after the library service that's behind you here and the collections therein.
Perfect. And what are the opening times like at the library?
Pretty generous. We're open at 8 o'clock in the morning for the early risers, and open through till midnight during the week, and 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. at the weekends.
That's amazing. So yeah, any night owls, if you want to get your study time in
Absolutely.
at night, you can stay here until midnight and no one will question you. So obviously we get a lot of new students arriving over the next few weeks. So what support is there to get them set up on their devices?
We have Wi-Fi wizards. They'll be here through the first few weeks of the semester. So come to the library, come to the information centre. We'll help you get set up on whatever device you have. They're very helpful, and we'll be able to get you online.
Perfect. I had to come here as well when I first started because I could not get it on my iPhone, but yeah, within 5 minutes they sort it out. So don't try and like do it yourself. They're more than happy to help you. Yeah, exactly. So what are some of the things that students should know when joining the university?
Well, I think make best use of the facilities we have available for them. The library is much bigger than the space you see here. It's important to remember that the collection is about 3 times the size of this building, actually.
Oh, wow.
Such an extensive digital collection that's available for students' use. We have a range of study space, ranging from individual quiet study for the historians and the English Lits through to group study space and bookable group study rooms, which are very, very popular, so we'll make use of them. If you forget your laptop, we've got laptops for loan for varying periods, so it should help you make sure you keep up with your studies. We've got extensive reading list provision, and everything on your reading list should be available, most of which will be available digitally. Some of which our e-textbook service means you have bespoke access to that title, and some of those have a translation function, which if your first language isn't English, then it'll translate the work for you.
Yeah, it's really handy.
Quite helpful. But the main thing to take away is that the information centre is here for all your particular needs. Please come and ask us anything, and we can help you with access to resources and access to some of the learning functions that you need to carry out when you're here.
Perfect, thank you so much. So yeah, there's obviously lots of study space in there. There's, I think, 4 levels of different...
3 levels, yeah.
3 levels,
yeah.
So, and every level has a different kind of quiet level. So like whether you want the group study or whether you want complete silence, there's something for everyone.
Yeah, basically the building gets quieter the further up you go. So
yes.
It's really noisy on this level, quiet in the middle level, and it's absolute silence on the top level. So whichever suits you best.
And there's also the wellbeing space within the library as well. So if you just need a little break from your studies and just kind of like quiet time, relaxing time, there's a wellbeing space in the library as well where you can just sit. There's beanbags, colouring books, fiction, you know, you name it, it's all there.
And the
if
best
you want to
view on
relax.
campus, actually.
Exactly.
In the wellbeing space. Come and enjoy that.
Exactly. So thank you so much for your time. That was all the questions I had for you.
Great.
I'll just take the microphone back and then I'll see you around soon.
Enjoy.
Thank you. So yeah, as you can see, lots of different study areas around Campus Central. We also have Scran, which is the main kind of catering outlet on campus as well. Obviously, every building around campus will have their own catering and different areas where you can sit and study, whether it's this building or Pathfoot Building. So yeah, there's lots of options to choose from. We're just going to take you through towards the Students' Union, so off from Campus Central where Scran is and the kind of seating area in the middle. you just follow along the long corridor, and then that takes you to the Students' Union. And just along here, we've also got the green and blue space. So this is our kind of environmental hub right here on campus. They've got zero waste products, so pasta, rice, you name it. They also have kind of starter kits and bundles for new students joining. So if you need kitchen stuff or even like toiletries, you can just kind of pre-order that here. But if you don't do that and you just want to kind of show up, they've got loads of secondhand items that you can just buy for a cheap price. And then just next to here, they're just setting it up at the moment. We'll have the Amazon lockers, but also brand new lockers for students to keep their stuff. So if you're commuting or if you need to bring your sports kit when you're working out, you can just leave that here and you don't have to carry it around your day with you. And right over here is the entrance to the Students' Union. So the Students' Union is really there to support students throughout their time at the university, whether that is advocacy or clubs and societies. There's loads of different things you can get involved in. And we also have the chaplaincy over here as well. Perfect. So yeah, something that I really enjoyed about my time here at the university is that everything is available right here on campus, whether that is the gym, as I mentioned, the cinema, shops, the library, literally anything you can think of will be available on campus for you, which is just really handy. So if you want to get into town, obviously the bus service is really regular and it will take you into town quite quickly. But it's just nice if you're living on campus, you can just get everything here. So over here we'll have the on-campus supermarket, which is really handy. It's usually stocked pretty well during semester times. It's quite busy, it's lunchtime here at campus, so even though semester has not quite started yet, it is getting quite busy. And then if you would like a nice hoodie like this one or a different colour, this is where you'll find those. So this is the Students' Union shop where you have loads of merch and they do a student bundle as well. So if you're just new here, you can get a hoodie, a t-shirt, a bag for a reduced price, which is really good. And they've got loads of different colours. And they've also got an online shop as well. So if you're really prepared, you might be able to order one in. And then also here we've got our on-campus pharmacy. So we do have a doctors and dentists right on campus as well. So make sure that you get registered with those once you arrive. If you don't live on campus, there's loads of ones in town as well. So just make sure you get registered once you arrive here. Hello. Hello. So finally, we've got someone from our accommodation services team just getting us prepared for move-in day and if you're moving into student accommodation. So can you just quickly introduce yourself?
Hi, my name's Kirsten Berry. I'm the accommodation coordinator in the accommodation services team here on campus.
Perfect. And as I said, we are getting ready for students coming to campus over the next few weeks. I'm sure you guys are very busy at the moment getting everything sorted. So how does move-in day work?
So move-in day, it's exciting and it's busy and yeah, it's coming up fast. So we're in the process of getting everything ready for you. And move-in day kind of starts before you get here. So it's thinking about making sure you've done your induction and done your arrivals before you get here. So you're notifying us of when you're coming. So we know when to expect you. That'll generate your QR code to bring with you to get your keys. But move-in day itself, it's, as I say, it's fun, it's exciting. There's a lot of students arriving with friends, with family to let themselves move in. So just be prepared for that. Be prepared. You're going to meet lots of your flatmates really quickly. It's going to be just an exciting and a fun day. So just look forward to it and enjoy it.
Perfect. And what should students bring when they move in?
So, good question. We get asked this a lot. If I was to be honest, I would say don't bring as much as you think. I'm sure you'll never need half the things you bring, and often students will leave in a year's time and take a whole load of things home still in the packaging. So the main things to bring would be your clothes. Bring your personal effects, your clothes, your shoes, your toiletries, although if you're flying in and don't have room for that, there's the pharmacy and the supermarket that Laurie's already shown you today, so you can really, really easily get hold of them. Bring a couple of towels with you. Again, they're so easily bought here though if you're struggling for space. And the other main thing to bring would be some bedding and bed linen. But again, if you're struggling for space, you can either purchase it from us and it'll be waiting for you, or you can buy it from the local supermarkets and shops. It's really easy. You can come with some cutlery, crockery, pots and pans again if you have space, but don't bring too many. Just remember you could be sharing with up to 10 people in a kitchen. And if everybody brings loads of those items, you'll never all fit in the kitchen. So just come with one or two. You can easily top up and add to that once you get here and decide how much cooking you're going to be doing.
Yeah, and I came here as an international student myself, and we kind of waited until we arrived and kind of got together with the whole flat and kind of just bought it as a one, so that we all split the cost. So that's also quite handy if you want to, you know, kind of wait and see what everyone else is doing.
Yeah, definitely. Wise move.
So can you bring people along when you move in?
Of course, it's always great to have family and friends. Just maybe don't bring too many people, because just remember there's, for example, undergraduate arrival in a couple of days' time. We're expecting 1,500 students alone on arrivals day. So if everybody then brings 3, 4, 5 people, that's an awful lot of people. We will run out of space. In theory, it should just be enough people that you can fit in one car, so we don't have multiple cars coming onto campus. But by all means, bring a friend, bring a gran, bring mum, bring dad. They can always help you carry boxes in, and they always like to see where your new room is.
Perfect. And kind of what would be your final tip be for students generally, whether they're staying on campus or not?
It would just be to have fun. Just remember, it is a busy day. There'll be a lot going on. Please make sure you've done your arrivals. I think having that QR code will make your arrival really quick. You don't have to print it out. As long as it's on your phone, we can very quickly get your keys and let you get off to your room and just enjoy your day. Have fun.
Perfect. And also, if you want to kind of see what your room looks like before you arrive, we have loads of different like virtual tours, student tours, 360 tours right here on this YouTube channel. So a link will be put in the description box for that, so you can just check it out before you come if you haven't done so already. So that was all the questions I have for you today. And that's also the last person we'll be speaking to. So I really hope you like this live stream. I hope it was helpful. Again, if you've got any questions at all, just put them in the comment section below and someone will get back to you. And we look forward to welcoming you soon. Bye, guys.